In 1957, the stage was set for a titanic World Cup battle with the old enemy, England. A team packed with star names familiar to the 46,000 fans that turned out to see the game.
It was a typical local derby, really. Even though it was international, it was looked upon as a derby, really. And very exciting, really.
57, it was a World Cup qualifier. First part was at Wembley, and England went to town. They were fabulous. Tommy Taylor, all those guys playing, Roger Byrne, Big Duncan Edwards. What a team.
I actually went to see them when they got done at Wembley. And Tommy Taylor, I think he scored 2 or 3 goals. And I knew I'd be playing against him. So I came back and told my dad. He said, hold that door by. He always talked like that, very frightened to death. And I said, well, Tommy Taylor was a star man, and I wouldn't mind missing the next one.
You were playing against the cream of the cream. You were absolutely brilliant. I have to say, in all fairness, our blokes played fantastic.
That 57 match where England, Ireland
couldn't get in.
Couldn't get in.
Tried to bunk. Tried the same trick again.
That was a huge
lift over
match.
The stars. It was massive. Lift over the stars, no go. Couldn't bunk in. Raced home. And heard that on the radio.
The crowd was unbelievable. From the minute we walked out, we're there, and you could see it in the watchcom.
But Ireland had a good side out, and held them. Ireland scored early on. Ringstead putting the ball in the England net, and now they're 1-up. Fantastic. But can they hang in?
Hurley in the centre going right up. Hurley is square pass over to Joe Haverty. Haverty for Sam calling for the ball. Gives to Fitzsimons. He inside there to Whelan. Whelan holds the ball outside the penalty area. Through to the area. There's Fitzsimons chasing it. Turning it back for the goal. Haverty has it. They shoot. Haverty they shoot. It's blocked. The goal. It's a goal. Goal.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, they couldn't believe we were winning.
I looked up at the clock and I says, it's past what he's playing extra time.
Should be over.
The game should be over. Liam gets the ball, plays it to me in the right there in the middle of the park. I gets it, plays it to Alf Ringstead. Alf gets it, no dancing, hits a perfect ball over here for Dermot Curtis. What happened? The ball is overshot. Just goes out. Jeff Hall gets the ball on the back line there. Now I can see it now as if it was what just happened yesterday.
Counter-attack.
Gets the ball, gives it to Finney.
Ball came down here on the stand side. Tommy Finney on it, and he was one of the greatest wingers of all time. And Finney took on one player, then two. Cantwell would have been his immediate opponent, Noel Cantwell, but Pat Sayward came into it as well. But eventually they couldn't stop him crossing. And there was John Attio of Bristol City.
Tommy went to near post. I can see it to this day. Tommy went to near post, and I was with him, as usual. You know, but if I'd stayed with maybe John Attio, I might have, got the ball then. We'll never know.
He goes up like a bird.
Attio.
Into the Attio. Back of the net.
Out to Finney, they're playing lost card, time is up, as Finney comes back for England. Finney and Sayward, Finney centering now for England. That's the centre, he's going in, he's beaten Sayward, he crosses, and it's a goal! It's headed in by Attio in the last overtime.
I can't remember what exactly happened, but I remember getting the ball and crossing it, and John Attio scored.
And to this day, what's remembered more about Dalymount Park was the silence of when they scored. As they say, you could hear it down on O'Connell Street.
I think it was Phil Green who said on radio commentary, or reportatives said, and the silence could be heard at Nelson's Pillar. And it definitely was a silent, very, very silent ground on that occasion.
You could have heard a pin drop, really.
But as you know, England went on to qualify for the World Cup finals as a result of that.
For some, the glory days were cut tragically short. 6 Manchester United players, 5 of that England team, and Ireland's own Liam Whelan perished in the Munich air crash.